Hi everyone, I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee it's me, Sam Smith, back with another review. Before we get into this review, if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Please make sure you like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Now let's get on into this review, shall we? This is a classic pay-per-view uh, review, and it's a Rock Bottom 1998. Yeah, the pay per view starts off with like a little video package with The Rock introducing the event because it's named after him after all. Then opening match we have Val Venus and the Godfather, Pimpin' 80s, versus Mark Henry and D'Lo Brown. It's sexual chocolate, baby. I don't know why I just did that. He wasn't actually in that using that character yet, so I don't know why I had to do it or say it that way. But Mark Henry and D'Lo Brown end up winning this. Then we have a DX, which is just Triple H in China being interviewed. Then we have the Headbangers versus the Oddities. Yeah, this wasn't like this is basically a gimmick match in my opinion. You have oddities which weren't anything, and then you have the headbangers which really didn't amount to anything. I think they had their own title made up because they couldn't win any real ones. Anyway, but headbangers end up winning. Next up we have the Blackheart, the Soul Survivor. Woo! Owen Hart versus Steve Blackman. Uh, Steve Blackman ends up winning by count out because they brawl outside. Blackman gets in. Owen says basically forgets about this and goes to the back. Then we have a Vince and Mankind segment where Vince goes into Mankind's office, which is just a boiler room brawl, to go over the contract that he had with The Rock that night. Uh, then we have the Job Squad, which is Al Snow, Bob Holly before he became Hardcore Holly, and I think Scorpio uh, versus the Brood, which is Edge and Christian at this time. Of course, the Brood ends up winning, which we have. After that, we go to another Mick Foley and Vince McMahon segment, which I honestly just don't. What one segment was good, but why do we need like a couple of them? Then we have Jeff Jarrett versus Goldust with the stipulation: if Goldust wins, Deborah will strip. If Jeff Jarrett wins, Goldust will strip. During during the match, Deborah actually gets involved and hits Goldust with the chair. Jeff Jarrett gets the win, which brings out Shawn Michaels, which is the commissioner at this time, and he reverses it so because of the foreign object, and so Deborah has to strip. Which during the top time, you see Jeff Jarrett in the back not liking it. Right before she could show her tatas, Blue Blazer comes out and covers her up with along with Jeff Jarrett. Then we have the New Age Outlaws versus Ken Shamrock and Big Boss Man from the WWF Tag Team Championships. New Age with DX Bard from ringside. New Age Outlaws end up winning this match. Uh, then we have the WWF Tag Team Championship, not Tag Team Championship, but the WWF Heavyweight Championship, Mankind versus The Rock. Uh, Mankind ends up winning this match, but Vince, with the Mankind wins with the mandible claw. But Vince gets on mic and says seeing he wasn't pinned or didn't say I quit, he did not lose the championship. So Rock retains the champion, but Mick Foley ends up winning the match. Then we go on to the main event of the evening, which is Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Undertaker in a Buried Alive match. I wasn't all that interested in that match. You know, Austin ends up getting Undertaker in the grave and he goes backstage. Next thing you know, Pyro goes off from inside the. Undertaker gets out of the grave, then Pyro goes off and Kane arrives and beats him up and puts him back in the grave. Then we have, which Austin then comes out with the dump truck or whatever and gets, covers Undertaker and wins the match, which he ends up having a beer with Earl Hebner, who happens to be the referee. And that is the Rock Bottom pay-per-view review. Well, if you see this match, tell me what your favorite match was down in the comments below. And until next time, spread peace and love. I love you all.